Okay, this question is actually a bit a question in disguise. It's a question from the entrance exam for engineers, mathematicians and physicists, entrance into the Flemish universities. So you can see that only 42 of applicants answered this one correct. And well, if you want to try for yourself, you can pause the video and have a go at it. So the question is, how many solutions does the equation sine of squared of x plus cosine squared of 2x plus sine squared of 3x plus cosine squared of 4x and so on until we end with sine squared of 2023 times x plus cosine squared of 2024 times x, and that should be equal to 2024. Now you can see these are 2024 terms, and that has to be equal to 2024. So it's a kind of a counting problem actually, which means if you know that each term has to be just 1. So you have 2024 ones all summed up, which gives you 2024, obviously. Okay, so cosine squared x will give you a number between 0 and 1, obviously. For cosinus, well, to be 1, it has to be either -1 or 1, so that cosinus squared is 1. And the same goes for sine squared. Sine of x must be either -1 or 1 to give you a sine squared of 1. So for cosine x, we get x is 0 or x is pi, and for sine squared, this is -1 or 1 for pi over 2 or 3 pi over 2. But the cosinus, it's also always even times, so we get cosinus squared 2x, cosinus squared 4x, cosinus squared 2024x, so even. And for the sine, we have always odd times x, so 1 times x, 3 times x, 2023 times x. So this works out for x equal to pi over 2 and x equal 3 pi over 2. It doesn't for x equals 0 and x equal pi, because, well, 3 times 0, the sine of 3 times 0 isn't 1, and the sine of 3 times pi isn't 1 either. But for those, the sine of a cosine, of 2 times pi over 2 is -1. The sine of pi over 2 is 1. So this will pan out. So we have two solutions, pi over 2 and 3 pi over 2. So this has two solutions in the interval 0 to 2 pi.